QuakeCon 2012, I have to do finger math to count how many years in a row this is, but I've been at every one since 1997, so then that was the second one. The first one was QuakeCon in a parking lot. Well, literally, Carmack gave the keynote sitting on a curb in the Texas heat out at a hotel just, by the offices in Mesquite. So I think there were maybe, a handful, a few dozen people that came out that year that just wanted to, play Quake and talk to Carmack. And, this year we registered over 3,000 people on the first day, which would have blown away attendance records, just a few years ago. So it's an amazing event. I mean, like just the fact that AT&T is providing 10 times the bandwidth we had only 2 years ago, and just the basically selling out, filling up the BYOC on the first day, which has never happened. Even in the past, we've had the BYOC full. It's kind of been like, yeah, well, we pretty much filled up all the seats. But if somebody came in and said, hey, I brought my computer, I just drove from Oklahoma, can you find me a spot? We'd have figured out a way to put them in. So this is the first time we've ever had, the happy problem of attendance just basically filling up the BYOC. The exhibit hall is full as well, which is something we focused on from last year. And, we have one of the most awesome slates of panelists with guys like Todd Howard and John Carmack and, all of these, industry luminaries talking about, everything from multiplayer to modding to VR headsets. So it's just it's really an awesome event this year. And of course, we're going to wrap it up on Saturday night, give away about 40 grand in cash to pro and amateur players and a $60,000 Mustang courtesy of GameTrailers. So we're looking forward to another 48 hours or so of QuakeCon gaming goodness. Yeah, well, the awesome thing about Doom 3 BFG is you look at it as an 8-year-old game, it's like, well, why is it re-releasing it? But we really went through and, you look at the game and it's like it holds together well from a gameplay standpoint, and then you take it and it was running at 30 hertz on top-end PCs in 2004, and now we can run it at 120 hertz. We can do 60 frames a second stereo 3D. We've even got VR stuff. We were able to put literally everything that we've ever done for Doom 3, including all of the original stuff, plus Resurrection of Evil expansion, plus the new Lost episodes that we worked on, as well as including Doom and Doom 2 in it. So it's like the ultimate Doom collection all put together in one with old stuff and new stuff together. And, for a lot of the PC crowd, it sort of combines all that stuff together, plus adds like new features like, super fast rendering, because we went through and re-engineered a lot of the stuff, brightened up the levels a little bit, sort of opened up the gameplay just a tad. But for people who are PlayStation or 360 players, this is the first opportunity. If this is the first console that those players have owned, this is going to be their first exposure to Doom, period. So I think it's an awesome opportunity, because there was no Doom 3 on the PlayStation or console at all. And the version of Doom 3 that was on the original Xbox was sort of a chopped down version of the PC, because we just couldn't fit it all into the memory footprint on the original Xbox. So now, like, the consoles get all the glorious gaming goodness that was in the original PC version, plus fine-tuned to run at twice the frame rate that it ran at even at top-line PCs when it came out. The resolution is, instead of 640 by 480, it's 1080p. So it's literally looks and feels like a modern game, and you compare it graphically to what's out there, and no, it's not going to push the envelope of graphics, but just as you put it side by side on nice monitors, and the game holds up very, very well. And when you consider features like the 3D and other stuff, content that we've added in there, I think if you're a Doom fan, it's one of those things that you got to own. I mean, I'm excited about having it myself. Yeah, well, I mean, the Doom franchise, it is, to some extent, not only are we the owners of it, but we're sort of like the stewards of the brand. We sort of keep it in almost like a public trust, because there are a lot of people that they've spent more time playing Doom than they may have spent with their families. So, this is like something that's really important to them just personally. So, of course, is a game that is literally the crown jewel of all of our franchises. Doom is something we take very seriously at it. And so, anything we do with Doom, we try to do the absolute best that we can do on it. So that's one of the things that we're really happy about with Doom 3 BFG is that the fan anticipation on it has been pretty incredible. And I think that, putting some of the old games like Doom and Doom 2 that maybe younger players, especially console oriented players, maybe have never even played before, to give them a chance to play it, I think is really cool, and sort of gets them a sense of really sort of gaming, roots. It's almost like, Doom, Atari, Mario, like, I mean, to me, they're sort of all like, this is what is the foundation of gaming, especially on the PC side, but, making the foray into the console as well. And of course, we take the same approach. We're not talking about Doom 4 until we can show something on it yet. But I mean, I can say with all confidence to the game fans out there is that we are going to do the absolute best we can do on Doom 4 to make it the game that everybody's anticipating. Doom 3 BFG edition is coming out on October 16th. It's going to come out on the PC, the PS3, and the 360.